Hi, this is Mark Harrington. I have a simple question. Would you like to make over $1,000 inside the next 24 hours? I'm sure we would all like to be able to do that. Well, let's just show you how I did that. So you can see here on the screen, and I'm going to write today's date on it here, which is the 9th of August. I generated $1,117 in a grand total of 19 hours. And the platform that I used to do that was a new blogging platform called Steemit. And what Steemit does is it's a community of people that vote up, vote down content, and one is rewarded for the quality of your content by the number of votes that you collect, and you're paid in a new cryptocurrency called Steem. And it is possible to convert that cryptocurrency into real money. And so this is the current exchange rate for the amount of Steem that I was awarded for this number of people, 179 people who saw my blog post in a short period of time. And this is a simple blog post. I was introducing myself. So let's go across to Steem and have a look at the platform. And my first post was tagged with this introduce yourself, and you can see here my post is first, second, third, fourth, and I've now got $1,320 and have been posted for 23 hours. I've got 188 people have viewed it and voted on the post, and 34 people have commented. And you can put your posts, and the art of posting is that there are a whole series of categories of topics that are of interest to people. So you just tag your topic, and in time people will follow if they're interested in money or in doing tech reviews or in mathematics. Those are the sorts of trends that people are interested in, and you'll get voted up. So the question is how did I get to earn $1,320 so quickly? Well, the answer is I got some help. And the help I got was I bought this product. It's called Steem Cash, and it's the guide to social blogging for fun and profit. It's written by Michael X, which is otherwise known as Michael Taggart, and co-written by Mark Lyford, who's a friend of mine. Now, the beauty about Steem Cash is I just whizzed down to show you that it is a princely sum of $9, and I made so far $1,320 for a good first post. So that's a very handsome return. There are some upsells for this particular product, but I have not used those at all to make 1,320. So every ounce of that return has come out of this $9. Sounds like an absolute bargain to me. So just step across quickly to look at what the table of contents. It talks about what is Steem. So Steem is the cryptocurrency that sits behind Steemit. There's some case examples, Mark Lyford's first post. There's some other examples, and there's some lessons in here on how to get started, how to put your post in, what an ideal post is, how to reply, how to share posts, how to upvote and how to downvote, and then how to take your cash out when you do well. So for me, the key lessons were in the section called the ideal Steem post, and it talks about what your first post should look like. So I'm going to step into, we'll have a look at my first post and see what I did, because my process was fairly straightforward. I was just going to write down 2 paragraphs about my story, and then I put a little more effort in and had a look at some of the really good posts. and to see what people do, and also just read around some of the comments and to find what the rules and the expectations are. And the suggestion that came out of the Steem Cash report was, would do a video. The second suggestion that came out of that report was to transcribe the video using YouTube's tools to then use that as the platform for the document that is the post itself. And the third part was to make sure, which I learned from the other posts, to make sure you could verify your identity, and do that by showing your other social media platforms. So let's just step into what my post looks like. So it has a photograph. It's pretty clear that that is me. And there is my video, and the video has the Steem logo, and that's one of the parts of verification that's quite important. It's also a photograph that is important to my story because it's a photograph of a friend cycling up a hill from a cycling trip I did. And there's some words, and then I chose to show my Facebook profile with the stories: cycling, an open road, and a book cover. It also has my first post about Steem Cash as part of that page. It's got a picture of my book. It's part of my story. It's got words about my story, and then it has, here are my Twitter followings. And the social proof is an important part of what Steem does. Steem is looking for. It talks about the topics that I'm interested in, and it talks about my passion. One of my passions is cycling, and cycling for charity. And that is a simple process. So first thing I did is I got the idea for the video. I mapped out the content that I wanted to show, and then I transcribed the video using YouTube's tools. So here on YouTube, you can see my video has had 38 views. So not everyone who made a comment about my blog post. My name is Mark Carrington. About my blog post actually watched the video, so they certainly saw the words. So the words and the video are important, and the key here for finding how to download the transcription is you go to my channel, go to the pictures. My name is Mark Carrington, and this is an introduce yourself. Press the CC button here. Press this one here, and here's the transcript is produced, and then under actions you can save that as a document and then edit that document. My name is simple as that. Carrington, and this is, and that's something I learned from the Steem Cash report. So I would certainly recommend heading to Steem Cash. Here's the link, http mymark.amx/steemcash. Spend your $9 and create a great first post on Steemit. Thanks for your attention.